Discipline creates the future you want. There comes a moment in every person's life when they stand at the invisible intersection between who they are and who they could become. Most people never notice that moment. They walk past it. They postpone it. They convince themselves that tomorrow will be different, that motivation will arrive like lightning from the sky, that success will knock on their door when the timing is right. But history tells a different story. The men and women who changed their lives, who built fortunes from nothing, who transformed dreams into reality, were not carried by motivation. They were carried by discipline. Discipline is not exciting. It does not announce itself with applause. It does not make headlines. It is quiet. It is invisible. It is the decision made before sunrise when nobody is watching. It is the choice to continue when every emotion begs you to stop. It is the bridge between desire and destiny. And the truth is, your future is being built right now, not by your wishes, not by your intentions, not even by your talents, but by the habits you repeat when nobody is looking. Look around. Every building you see was once an idea. Every fortune was once a thought. Every achievement was once invisible. Before Thomas Edison illuminated cities, he sat in darkness with an idea that most people considered impossible. Before Henry Ford transformed transportation, people laughed at the idea of ordinary citizens owning automobiles. Before Walt Disney created worlds that inspired millions, he was told he lacked imagination. The world only remembers the victories. What it rarely remembers are the years of discipline hidden beneath them. The long nights, the repeated failures, the relentless persistence, the refusal to surrender. Because discipline has always been the secret architecture of greatness. Most people spend their lives chasing comfort. The disciplined spend their lives creating freedom. And there is a difference. Comfort feels good in the moment. Freedom feels good for a lifetime. Comfort says, sleep a little longer. Freedom says, get up and build. Comfort says, wait until conditions improve. Freedom says, begin where you are. Comfort asks what is easy. Freedom asks what is necessary. The future you want is not hiding somewhere beyond your reach. It is hiding inside the actions you avoid today. Every postponed decision becomes tomorrow's regret. Every ignored opportunity becomes someone else's success story. Every excuse quietly steals a piece of your potential. The tragedy is not failure. The tragedy is never discovering what you were capable of becoming. Imagine standing at the end of your life and meeting the person you could have been, the strongest version of you, the wisest version of you, the most courageous version of you, the disciplined version of you. Would that person recognize the choices you made? Would they recognize the standards you accepted? Would they recognize the excuses you repeated? Or would they look at you and wonder why you abandoned the gifts that were placed within you? Because every human being enters this world carrying unseen possibilities. Potential is universal. Discipline is rare. That is why so many people remain trapped in average circumstances. They mistake wishing for working. They mistake information for transformation. They mistake dreaming for doing. Knowledge alone changes nothing. You can read every book ever written. You can watch every motivational video. You can attend every seminar. But if action does not follow knowledge, nothing changes. A seed possesses everything necessary to become a mighty tree. Yet if it never enters the soil, it remains a seed forever. Many people live their entire lives as seeds, full of possibility, empty of results. Discipline is what plants the seed. Discipline is what waters it. Discipline is what protects it through storms. And discipline is what allows it to grow long after enthusiasm disappears. Because enthusiasm is temporary, emotion is temporary, motivation is temporary, but discipline creates permanence. When you stop depending on how you feel and start depending on what you have decided, everything changes. You begin to understand a profound truth. Success is not an event. It is a daily agreement you make with yourself. an agreement to keep moving, an agreement to keep growing, an agreement to keep showing up regardless of circumstances. The disciplined person does not win because life is easier. The disciplined person wins because they become stronger than their excuses, and every day that strength grows, the future begins to shift, not dramatically, not instantly, but inevitably, like water carving through stone, like the sunrise pushing away darkness, like a dream slowly becoming reality, because discipline does not merely change your habits, discipline changes your identity.